Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dorfromantik. Hope you had a fairly stress-free week at work. We are going to get started here with our tiles. And the first tile here, I had difficulties finding a good place for it, but I think the best of the worst positions is either here or down here. So down here we can see the field at least is off to the grassland, so that makes it kind of easy to close. But we do introduce a house into the woods, which is not too bad. Up here though, it's kind of the same, just the house is next to the house, and we introduce a field. I think, honestly, I think let's go down here. Let's prioritize the field here, and with the river, I thought we didn't really have a good place for it, but I think over here we would like to start to get this river out of here, because if we are going to place any tiles over here, we want to get the river out of here first to make it easy on ourselves. And it's field to field, so I thought, why not? We do want this to kind of bend off at some point soon, so we can connect over here, but it's not really in a super rush. And I think this one matches right here. Yes, that gives us two perfect tiles and gets us up to where we started. And this one gives us a little bit of an edge so far. So we are up one. And let's see what we can get into here with the rest of these tiles. Now this one we could place up here for a perfect tile, but I still think we want to hang on for these two here before we place the others. And hopefully we can make these as simple as possible in terms of housing. So honestly, let's see what else we can do, but it's not gonna be a problem to hook these up. Actually, what we could do, since we want to focus on this one over here, we should look over here first, but this is not a tile that fits over here. That's absolutely fine. I don't think this was the place I chose, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, maybe it was. Okay. Let's see here. Field and forest. We do have a need for that. Did I see that over here? Yes, but that requires more fields than we have. And that might actually be the issue with this tile, that there's not going to be enough either field or forest on it for any of the placements we need. We could honestly also start another row here, because this does need to be grasslands to reveal this one. And it's forest, we can hook up to the forest, it's field to fields. How's that looking? How's that looking? Do we want to look around a little bit first? To see if we can find something. I don't really think we have anywhere that need this kind of tile. Not any that's this simple, at least. Could place it here as well for two perfect tiles. That honestly might not be too bad. More score as well. Unless we want to... No, it's not gonna fit. This could be okay here, but I don't think we're desperate to close those off. Could close this field off here as well. And I don't think we have a pocket here that requires this kind of layout. No, not even close over here. No, you know what? I think... where was it? Up here. I think I'm okay with this. Grabbing two perfect tiles. Very nice. Let's see here. You are not going to match up here either. No. Okay, let's look up here then. In our big fields. We're not going to put it in here because we want more fields in there for sure. do have some forest here. Actually, we do have some forest here as well. That's not a perfect tile, though. And that's definitely something that we want. If possible. What about... Well, still not a perfect tile. But it does keep everything kind of neat over here. We have quite a large row here that we also could open up, but I think right now we want to try and focus on getting this this city out of there. So it really should be housing tiles, which we already need in a majority of other places. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's a perfect tile. Sure, why not? We'll take that. Okay, speaking of houses, had that been a field, I would probably have gone ahead and placed that one here. Just because it really opens up the town there, which we want, but it is not. So let's see what else we can do here. We could not place it there. Nope. Okay, so what about over here? There is forest, but it's not gonna fit anywhere over here. We can't close this one off either because the house touches the grassland there. Well, there's forest on it. What about down here then? Oh, that's close. That's close and unfortunate. Well, we have a perfect tile right there, I suppose. Sure, why not? Actually, I think you could be quite good right here. You could also be quite good right there, actually. Two perfect tiles, why not? Ooh, that's a tile. That is a tile. We could place it here. That introduces a lot of fields down here, though. That is a lot of fields down here. I really hate that. I really hate that. You're not gonna really work over here either. We have an upcoming tile with 3 forest and a house. I don't think it's gonna fit in any of our pockets, unfortunately, even if it's close. We're just looking for forest at the moment. I don't think we have anywhere that require that where we have a need for forest field either. Not that I remember. No, you're not gonna match. Unfortunately, the field is not to the north. Otherwise, we could have probably have taken that one. Because it's a bit of a nasty tile. Now there the field is to the north, but we would have created a triple tile there, so that would have been a no-go in either case. Maybe we do place it in the forest. I mean, I often complain that we don't have any field forest areas, so maybe... I don't think it's the best place to create one, but maybe it's not the end of the world to place it there. And it hooks up this this part to the rest of our forest as well. Whoops. I don't see a placement for this over here, unfortunately. Place it there, but I think at the moment we might be at a point where we might want to... No, I don't know actually what we want here. We'll see what we find. We'll see what we find. What the game offers us. We could place it there actually. That's not too bad. Let's do that. Okay, single fields. That should be doable. Actually, maybe this one we place up here. Yeah, let's start a new row here. Let's reveal this. We could even continue this right here. But this is field and housing, which we have so much need for. Over here as well in this pocket actually. Just take a quick look at this. How is this looking? Not good at all. No. And it's not gonna fit there either. Okay. Okay, that's probably a no-go for all the places where we need forest, or not forest, field and housing then. Well, we have a lot down here. It's not gonna match even close. Now where's our little... Right here, there's also something, but... No, still no good. Actually, that's not too bad there. Sure, why not? Why not? Okay, first railway of the episode. Could turn that like that. Make a little loop here, maybe a water station here to lead it out. If we don't get a tile like this that splits in 3 ways. Sure, why not? Why not? You connect right there just fine. We do get a little river mission here. Emphasis on little. So you're probably too... Yeah, this is too big over here as well. So what do we have then? Then we have down here, of course, we could continue to lead this one out. But how much is this making this area worse? We could do something like this. Then we are kind of creating an area right here with field and forest, but we have both the river and railway here. That kind of complicates things a little bit. I mean, no matter how we twist and turn this one, if we place it here, we're gonna have an area with forest and field. Yeah, this is tricky. We want this to turn now, though. Almost no matter what. We want this river to turn away. We don't want it to lead up here, at least. We have this one as well, actually. We could lead this one up right now. But this creates a triple need right there, so that's a no. Forgot we had this this nightmare down here. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Ooh, okay. Well, I was planning to place that there, but obviously that's gonna be a bad idea. It's a big mission. We don't have any openings up here anymore, do we? We do actually. We could place, but we don't have any other missions. So we are not going to be placing it up there. No, we're not going to be placing it up there. It is going to go down here somewhere, either here or over here. Wow, this is actually much bigger now. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, okay, it encompasses all this as well right here, so that makes sense. We could place it right there for 2 perfect tiles. We are at status quo at the moment, so I don't think I mind that too much. Let's do that. Let's see, some railway with some forest. We could close this one off. I don't think we want to, because there's forest in towards the houses there. We already have plenty of pockets where we need something like that. So why don't we go ahead and utilize this elsewhere? Maybe run this one up like this. But it's not, this is connected to something else. Yeah, I would like to focus on this mission. Yeah, let's do that. No, that's exactly what we said we won't do. This, I think, is what we wanted to do. Yeah, this seems okay. This seems okay. Let's see here. Forest and housing. We could also, of course, go ahead and create another row here. Let's do that. It's getting kind of busy here, which I think is okay. That's also field and housing in a kind of strange pattern. Don't think we have a need for that anywhere. A lot of field on this one. And it's not, I don't think it's going to fit in a pocket anywhere either. Well, if it had been forest, it would have been amazing right there, but it isn't. Could maybe utilize it for a new row over here, but no, not really actually. Don't want this much field over here. We want to close this off because, well, actually it doesn't really matter because the villages are already ahead, already out over here, so we can pretty much fill this right here with whatever we want. Over here though, it's a different story still. Ooh, we have over here actually might not be too bad of an idea to close this off, and it's house to house to the north there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And let us lose another perfect tile on this one, I imagine. Forest mission there. That's interesting. I do like this placement right here because it closes off the what's it called? It closes off the river there, but the railway is being led kind of nowhere. And ideally, if we place this here, we would like the railway to go straight south, which is not impossible, but sure, why not? Lots of river with a single house. If only it had been a field, we would have taken this one right here just to open this one up as much as we can. But that's not the case, so let's go ahead and honestly put this over here. We want this to be marshland, so more water is more better. And it's a perfect tile. We are down one at the moment. And that is unfortunately not a tile that we need. Or our pockets, I should say. Our triple need pockets. Is it something we can use to close right here? No, it is not. It is, however, something we could use to close off the forest there, but that introduces a field, which honestly I think is okay. Let's do that. Field is on the wrong side there. Otherwise, that might actually... No, that's too much field as well for right there. So it would never work out. Almost perfect right there. We have a couple of places over here as well. We have that one at least. And that's probably it that I remember. What about down here though? Nothing that would give perfect tiles at the moment. And no good placement in either case. Unfortunately, the houses are not forest. Otherwise, that would have been a pretty darn good placement right there. Not gonna go over here, that's for sure, but maybe we could place it over here. We could place it right there. Kind of creates a need for the house field opposite that we already have there. You know what? It's field and houses. Maybe it's not too bad here, but yeah. You know what? No. Let's do this. It's still a little bit more open here, so it should be okay. Well, that is a mission, and with forest as well. So that's probably goes something like this. Closes off a bit of sides of forest there as well. That's pretty darn good. We do want to remember to hook these missions up at some point in the future, but don't think that's gonna be an issue. No perfect tiles with this one. That is interesting, and barely actually a good placement for it. This actually, considering we want to close off the forest here, that's a big chunk of openness for our forest that we are cutting off. That means we only have this, and now we have taken a big chunk of it out of it as well here. That is not pure forest, so we are actually down to a pretty small area here that's just pure forest. So let's see if we can close this off. It's not gonna be with this tile, that's for sure. And it's not a tile we need for one of our pockets still. That is a bit of a nightmare tile. Let's just be honest here. I don't really have any issue or any idea about what to look for here, so I guess we're honestly just gonna explore here until we find something that we find acceptable. Yeah, not that, not that. Not that. What else we got? No. That's a shame, but it does not match up. Yes, I'll take that any day of the week. And let's see here. River. We wanted you to turn you downwards. A little bit more to the south at least. So honestly, let's grab that one while we can. We have, unfortunately, a house there as well. Otherwise, this would have been a good placement. Well, let's check over here in our marshlands. This is probably a pretty decent tile for over here. Yep, perfect. 2 perfect tiles even. What about you? We could hook those up. See, the thing is that we want to, of course, focus on this one, since this is where we have our missions at the moment. 12 away. I don't think we've placed a single one here, so maybe we turn you south. Maybe we do that. down 3 perfect tiles at the moment, and we get our first water station, which I thought could be over here to hook up 3 tiles to our current mission there. Or we could utilize it here to do what we talked about, but I think I would rather do this and focus on the missions. Could also place it over here or over here for easy hook this up, but I think this is better for now. This gives us a more immediate reward. How is this looking here? That is looking maybe okay. I don't think I want to hook it up here, because we want to do this mission and then close it off as soon as possible. Down here, we have this this stupid mission in here that we want to do. So down here, we could easily hook it up. And it's probably the only field we have where we can. It's pretty close to this one as well, so... honestly, that's completely fine with me. Okay. Wow, if only the field hadn't been there, we might actually have had some use for this tile. Or some immediate use, I should say, but it is there. We're not going to be able to close you off there, nope. And not there either. What about up here? No. Close off the field there, but it doesn't really give us anything. There's no reason to check in here, because we 100% do not want to introduce forest in the middle here. That's for sure. Yeah, if only it had been the other way around there, but fortunately it isn't. Do have a mission up here as well, actually. That previous field tile could also have gone up here, actually. But it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter too much. I think that's too bad, actually. It's not a perfect tile, though. But it soon will start to be. We definitely want to get this one up here as well. Honestly, maybe something like this is not too bad. Yeah, I think so. I think that's good. We can hook this one up here. We can try to lead this one northwest here, or straight north if we find the tile for it. Okay, forest and field. Maybe that's something we want over here, so we can close off something here. Yeah, and actually, the house to house there, I think, adds up quite nicely as well. That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. We could do this. I like the house there. That's okay. 3 houses. That's definitely better than 2 houses and forest, I think, at the moment. Let's create a little circle there. Why not? Why not? We get a bit of river again. Do we... Yeah, we do want to turn this one around like this, but I think we would rather wait for a tile that is not... that doesn't have anything on it there next to the other river. Is it something we want up here? We actually already have field here, but this would create a triple need right there. We don't have one coming up. Nope. So that is a no-go there. I don't feel the need to get this one out of here yet. So with that in mind, maybe we try and continue over here. Work on the missions that we have. Doesn't look like it's a nice match, but no thank you. Okay, well, then I guess we are going down here. We do have some field down here already. We also have some houses. We probably want to go south of this hidden tile. It kind of depends on what it is. We can try and get closer to it and see what we'll be getting there. That'll definitely help with the decision making. Okay. I think I would like to get you out and open you up, like that. So we can easily hook up this small little bit of houses here and this cluster up here as well. That's a simple tile with a bit of forest on it. Did we create a new row up here? We did, but we do not need forest. We could do something like this though. Would be nice with more forest up here, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. Yeah, this is just fine, and it gives us a perfect tile. No, still not good enough for that place, which is okay. And this is completely surrounded by things, so that is the same issue with the last tile. It's not going to fit on any of the exits we have for the northwestern part of the river network here, so probably something going down here. Well, let's see. How are you looking for up here? Still a no. Still a no. Get a lot of field and housing coming up, so we'll be checking like the same areas. That could work. I think that could work. That hooks up this entire section here to the rest of the network. That gives us quite close to, we need like 40 up there, it looks like. Yeah, so with this one we suddenly only need 21. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. It keeps everything to the south here nice and clean, and that's exactly what we are after. This one is a lot of houses and a lot of field, but it's also a little bit of forest, which does change things quite a bit. We had some forest here, but that needs double field. Yes, yes it does. This needs the house on the other side of it, and the forest is in the way there. All the good things. Yeah, so you're not gonna go up here, that's for sure. What about down here then? No, not with the perfect tile at least. Well, then we have this mess of an area down here. Now there's no houses, so that's not a good spot. Then we have the mess down here. We could do that. That's the forest there. I'm not thrilled about. I'm not super thrilled about that either, to be honest. We're sacrificing quite a few tiles this episode. Honestly, this looks okay, I think. It's a perfect tile. Let's scrap it and forget that tile ever existed. Single field here in this tile makes it not super attractive in all the places that we need houses and forest. I mean, we'll check, of course, but yeah, it's not gonna. Honestly, had there been field up here, it would have been pretty good, but there isn't. And it's not good down here either, no. Oh, that's close. That's so close, that would have been beautiful. Closing off the field. I'll take it. Just a second. Is this hooked up? Yes, it is. Okay. I was about to say, if this is the only avenue, it still would have been okay. We just had to, we would just have to be a little bit careful, but it is hooked up, so we are okay. Let's see here. I don't think, actually we do. We have right there, so let's grab that. A railway mission coming up as well. Let's see, housing. Housing. Do we have anywhere where we are like, you must have housing? This is a pretty decent placement. 2 perfect tiles. Since we are down so much, maybe that's not such a bad idea. 18 away here. Oh my. I mean, we need exactly 68 tiles. If that's not perfect, I don't know what is. Well, mission complete. I'll take it. Thank you. That's beautiful. That is very rare. 2 perfect tiles there. Let's grab that. This one actually might be something we can use up here. It is not, because it's already been taken as well. That's okay. It's also a tile we could use there, but as we know, it's not the tile we're looking for anymore. So, thank you, game, for rubbing it in. Thank you very much. It does have a bit of forest, but it has way too many houses, I think, to be good in any of the pockets that we have. We really need to remember to check the railway here when we have something with forest. We had something earlier, but luckily I think it was a turn thing, so it wouldn't have fit. But we really need to remember. I'm getting kind of desperate to find that one. You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and do this. I think... No, actually we started at 81, so we are not that far away from our status quo here. I was about to say that I've pretty much given up on the tile pile for this episode, but honestly we are not that far off. Well, forest and houses. What do we have down here in our forest and house area then? We have that. For a perfect tile. Sure, that's all houses in here though, but that's okay. Yeah, I know this is forest and house. We don't want so many houses over here, so let's not do that. And it doesn't look like we have a spot for this one over here either. Not yet, at least. No, that's a shame. That is a shame. We have a nasty railway tile here as well. That's gonna be kinda difficult to get out of there with it. That's probably not a good placement. It's gonna make it very, very tricky to find the rest there. I'm not really happy with any of the placements we're finding here so far. Sure, let's grab that, Could take this one here if we wanted to. Question is if we want to. Yeah, why not? Let's try and connect this one up. And it's still house to house here, even though there's a bit of forest as well. I'm sure we'll be okay on that front. Let's see here. We should theoretically be able to quite comfortably find a double perfect tile with this one. Since it's such a simple tile. Did we have something up here? No, we already filled that one out. What about here in the middle though? Now, this all requires, almost all requires house and forest. Not just houses. Well, maybe we'll have to make do with just a perfect tile. I mean, we do have a four-sided match right there, but unfortunately it's not two perfect tiles. Well, that's okay, I suppose. I guess we'll just go ahead and take kind of whatever, so that'll make do. Yeah, this was the kind of tile I was talking about that we could have wanted right here, but a little bit too late, but that's okay. We have 2 railway tiles coming up. Not over there, no. Guess we can do something like that. And we could place you there. That's a single perfect tile, but it fills out this area quite nicely, so we can start getting some perfect tiles here soon. It fits up there as well, but that is no perfect tiles. Same here, no perfect tiles. At least here we get one, so let's grab that. This one. Go down there. Ooh, this one, is that gonna match? Yes, it is. And it leads this river out of there. Let's do that. Let's get that one out of there. Because we need to do that. Need something here with forest as well. But that pretty much needs to be a straight piece. Let's complete the circle there. Why not? And we do get a nightmare tile, of course. I don't think we've been like super lucky with the tiles this episode. What do we have? What do we have? Not sure. We might just have to look around. Don't want to introduce any, like, too many houses here. Maybe something like this is not too bad. That's field to lots of field down here. We do want to make this into like a big city, but we still have plenty of openings for this one, so it's not like the end of the world yet. We're not desperate, at least, yet. Okay. River. This river, at least, we should be able to place over here, right? That turns you in a horrible direction, so let's not. Yeah, that's okay with me. And what did we have? We had down here, right? That just needed a lot of houses. 3 perfect tiles. Beautiful. And this, I think, could add quite nicely to our marshlands. Something right there, maybe. Or 0 perfect tiles could also be there. We don't have a mission down here at the moment, so there's no particular reason to add a lot of tiles to this big network, but I mean, no reason to try and avoid it like the plague either. I think we could be maybe okay. I don't know. We want the forest to expand. We're kind of running out of places here, so maybe something like this is better. That is another small mission. Then the question is, do we want it up here or... These are kind of close to what we'll have up here already, so this might not be such a bad place. Could build a boat, or we could make a friend for our little lonely boat up down here. Let's do that. Ooh. That is a beautiful way to end the episode. 6-sided match, max perfect tiles. There we go, that definitely gets us to today's goal. That was a bit of a slog today to get through. But that's okay, that's how it is sometimes. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and until next time, take care.